Alright, I don't remember what I was doing. However, I'm on the beta branch now, which, if you notice, all of my cards are in a nice, even, orderly grid. There might be some stacking, there might be some bugs, but the developers have, in fact, to some degree at least, fixed the game. It looks, okay. It looks like we're gonna, okay. I'm not entirely sold on the grid yet. I kind of wish I could see it. It's not so bad, but it is very definitively noticeable sometimes. And yeah, it does look like we've got some things stacked on top of each other. Not too much. I shouldn't have to worry about it. But there might be some issues here and there. Alright, so I think I was going to read these. Let's see, aspect text, written in Sanskrit. Okay, so we were in the middle of kind of reading about some of these. Oh, right. Grab by the number. Grab by the number. There we go. Yeah, for the most part, this will be fine. It's just going to be a little funky getting used to it, because the grid system doesn't work so hot with the icons. Hey, thank you for the bits, Wildemar Kid. As usual. You are very generous. And my occult activities cannot continue without that sort of generosity. I was just like, you've been around specifically for Vampire and this. And it's just like, I feel like I'm being bribed to specifically play certain games, even though I know that's not the case. Alright, so what are we doing? So, I will admit, it's been like a week or two since I last played this game. And so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Oh, thank you, Frosty Strudel, for the sub as well. It's take a little bit to get used to what I was doing, because I seriously have kind of forgotten. Okay, commission, knock, very substantial. Oh. You know what? No, I'm not going to be able to do that, will I? Forge. Brief. Commission, forge. So I'm supposed to talk about that. I should probably move the Spintra over here instead of keeping them around. We still have the Tantra of Worms. I can't do this for a little while. We have another Spintra. I should probably order it based on value or something. Actually, now that I think about it, iron is worth less than bronze, and there's gold too that we can get along the way. Okay, let's see. I have a random health card that's errand. I have Inspector Wakefield captured. We finally got him in, and I think we actually took care of the other guy too. We do have some tentative evidence, which is a bit spooky. And what are we currently doing? Oh, I'm studying lore. Okay. I really wish I could lock some things in place. That would be nice. Oh well. So, really the question is, what do I want to do? I could start exploring a place, but I've got notoriety and whatnot. I think I'm just going to let the Percussagant go away. It's a useful thing, but it's not like, it's not like the most incredible boon right now. It's helpful, but I don't need it, and mainly I've already got tentative evidence and notoriety. And I'm not entirely sure what will happen. We currently don't have anybody pursuing me, but that's never necessarily a guarantee. So I'm just gonna let things run out, and we'll figure it out for today. Yeah, so if you want to play on the beta branch, by the way, if any of you guys are into this, how do we get happiness? So I can get rid of the depression. That's an interesting question that I don't remember. What is this one? Season of Silence. Oh, there's nothing that happens there. Okay. Time is passing. Life is good. My studies progress. Okay, and we're getting rid of that. Alright, so we've prepared the text. So let's study the incandescent tantra. Oh, it doesn't actually give me lore leading into that one. Maybe I'm supposed to click on it. Oh, no, there we are. So, Michael Blockley, the eccentric iron magnate, was fond of quoting from this tantra. Blockley died in a factory fire. Dialogues with an entity called the Crucible Prince. The prince warns about the appetites of his mistress, the Burning Queen, and the perils of the naked desire she shares with his son, but professes his loyalty nonetheless. Unfortunately, we're kind of in slow mode here. Oh. So we get a peculiar rumor, but we don't lose the notoriety. I'm not hurting too bad for that. Okay, the notoriety is still over here. Keep that there. She is heart. I'm going to try and get her in the right spot. So we want to talk to her about the unflinching order. And hopefully we can either get rid of the tentative evidence or the notoriety. If I can. Sleeping on health and painting... Oh, painting gives contentment. You're right about that. And we got one hell of a forge... forge lore. Can I? No. I really wish you could actually, like, click and drag to select groups. But so, this is a boon. Because previously we've been working on this. This might get us a lot closer to getting an upgrade. But I think we needed one... we do have the Cinnabar Amulet, but that's only worth 4. Hopefully we can get something a little bit better at some point. Because, yeah, I'd like to start upgrading these guys to, like, the final couple of tiers. Okay, so let's try painting for a little while. Because, yeah, that does have a high chance of... Okay, so if I paint with a Pergussigant, it probably isn't a good idea. Oh, interesting. I forgot, you can't do a portrait of one of those. So you ease a bet for the time being. Just because I know I could paint with the notoriety, but I'm trying to get rid of it. Do we follow up on the peculiar rumor? Might give me some more notoriety. Then again, I'm not being hunted right now. And hopefully we'll be able to get rid of the rest of our notoriety fairly quickly. Because, yeah, if I can follow up on the peculiar rumor, it might get me a new patron, or it might get me a new... Interesting, yeah, so they don't push things out of the way anymore, they just get kind of stacked on top. Okay, so, hey, there's the contentment, so we got what we needed. In that case, why don't we do... We've done the commission forge, so we want to speak to Madame Bichette about the forge? Okay, cool. Won't give me much money, but I'll take it. And what do we got here? Notoriety and an acquaintance. We have more notoriety. That's a bit of an annoyance, but not a big deal. Okay, Iron Spintra, some Mystique. Stack that there. It'd be really nice if you could, like, enable stacks to absorb cards and, like, pull them up. Oh, well. Anyway, so talk to Dorothy. Unflinching order. Just keep that going. Okay. He's gonna die, and that'll turn into more notoriety, but I think by the time he does die, it won't be a problem. Okay, nothing searching for me. That's exotic cravings. But nothing to be wary of. Okay, what else do we have? I'm a very slow worker when it comes to this. Oh, I'm sick again. It's just... Oh. We have vitality. I didn't even realize. Well, that's convenient. Alright, there goes the notoriety. Let's see. Do we talk to... Is it unflinching aura order? Okay. So we might as well keep recruiting people. We've got a limited number. Apparently, you can only have a certain number of people, like in one run, and otherwise they will actually, like, you can run out of cultists in this game. But I'm not too worried about it. Oh, we got a cup follower. Now that's a new one. I haven't had a cup follower yet. In that case, just move that up there. Okay, so I have an affliction. Room with vitality. Okay, we have no immediate notoriety. So yeah, it's probably in my best interest to go back to exploring. Because pretty soon the tentative evidence is going to go away. Inspector Wakefield will go away. And then everything will be good. Okay, so Saiba the Disciple. Move this up higher. Maybe move this in. Next to Dream or something. Let's just line up the Ascension power next to the Unflinching Order. Let's see. So Cultist Simulator is a card game. Yeah, it's like a card management game. It's kind of hard to describe. It's weird. I like it a lot, but it is weird. Let's see. We've got that. I'll probably start dreaming on the stag door again. Assuming we don't have to worry too much about fascination. Hey, thank you for the bits, Ravikant. Let's see. So we get our health back. Really wish went to the stacks. Okay, cool. So I don't know if you've seen. Yeah, I know if you've seen. So let's start studying. And shall we go to a location? I think Fermier Abbey was the easy one that I didn't care too much about. Actually, let's just stack up some more locations. We're gonna save the unresolved ambiguity for reasons. So actually, speaking of, let's talk to Madame Bouchette. I don't actually know how many of these commissions I've even gotten stacked up. Heal Adim. Yeah, so we can actually start doing commissions again. Which I've been kind of lazy about. Because we had more important things to work on. So Count Jannings. Yep. Commissions for everybody. Because yeah, we're down to 72 coins. This is getting kind of expensive. Not like painfully so. But still. Okay, so 26 enticements, 7 torments. The enticements of the Grail outnumber its torments, but its torments are its final nature. Birth is the first torment, and thirst the 7th. So, the painter Niels Frederick Malskare... Malskare? I don't know. Notoriously attempted a series of paintings based on the torments. By the 5th torment, the demands of the painting had grown so dire that he died of blood loss. The diagrams in this text are thankfully less detailed. Cool. Okay, and we have Karasham, which we've definitely been to before. Which is less interesting. Okay, so let's explore the Forgotten Chronicle, because we want to just start stacking locations. But I figured I'd kind of take this slow, at least for now. While I get back into things, get the lore done, get rid of my followers. I mean, if we're really... Oh. If we're lucky, that'll find nothing. We have no notoriety. We do have some dread, but we also have the formulae voluptuous-ish. Okay, through the enumeration of the Grail's enticements and torments, winds the sorrowful history of the witches of the dry land, the ordeal of birth from 2 wombs, their struggle from and supplication of the Grail, The yearning for union, which drives them all. Okay, and we also get Chateau Raveline. Okay, so maybe I haven't been to Fermier yet. Yeah, more stuff to look out for. I guess I'm gonna move some of my... Oh, I didn't even notice I had a cup lore all the way down here. Wonder when I got that. Probably a while ago, and somebody's mad about that. Who knows? I'm putting the consumables down in this corner. Be nice if you could actually set, like, bags or something. Let's see. And this stuff is pure garbage, so let's get that out of there. Okay. Thank God Wander streaming. Just came from a stream, and the streamer was pretty much cyberbullying his own subs and viewers. Why would anybody watch that? Like, that doesn't even sound interesting or fun. Okay. So yeah, they're not going to find anything immediately. Hey, we get some contentment for it. Alright, so we have Commission Forge. Can't do Knock. Can do Heart. Oh, it's Heart. There we go. I should probably sort these around. There we go. Oh, it's this one. Oh, Pleasant Day. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. I should probably sell some of my Spintra at some point. Okay, so now we have a human corpse, which I could use in a sacrifice. Or in a ritual. I probably should. I don't remember the ritual, though. Okay, was it the Rite of the Crucible Soul? Okay, it's not Crucible Soul. Cease fasting? Offering. Okay. How do we... No, it's not that one. It's... Winter? Is it Winter and... I needed the Bone Flute. But I don't remember how to summon a zombie. In this one at all. Let's see, Desire. Well, we can't do Desire. An Invocation, was it this? No. Was it Heart? It's one of these, but I don't remember what it was. I thought it would be Winter, but it's probably not Winter. Maybe Cup? Winter and Knife. Oh. Oh, there we go. I need a better knife secret. Okay, well, that'll get rid of the corpse, and then I can send it into an expedition. Yes, thank you. So they're going to be kind of searchy, but they're not going to find anything useful. At least not for a little while. Yeah, I can dream on dread with contentment, so I might as well do that early. Somebody had said, like, repeatedly that you could turn that into reason, but I've never found that effort. Summoning is struggling against my control. Reason to dismiss it safely. Reassert control with passion. Let's do reason. See if I can get rid of it. Because my main goal is to get rid of the corpse. More than anything else. Okay, it's gone. We are safe. It was worrisome, but not a big deal. Okay, cool. So now it's time to get back to explorations. I'm gonna... Oh, that's how I got to it. I'm gonna save and exit for a second. mainly just because I haven't played in a while, and now that I've got, like, my feet back underneath me, I prefer to just make repeated saves until I'm comfortable. Because otherwise I'm just gonna be like, I guess I'm not gonna be in trouble. This isn't super hard. I'm just always scared. So what do we need for this one? This is written in Sanskrit. Okay. We might as well get started on that. Read another book. Let's see. Commission Heart, very substantial. Did I not already do that one? Oh yeah, I did. Forge, very substantial. And Secret Histories. Okay, and then we might as well start turning them in. Let's see. Which one did you want? Nope. I never actually pay attention to which ones they want. When that happens, it's generally best to use passion. Huh. I'll keep that in mind. Mainly I was doing that to get rid of the corpse more than anything else. Okay, so we get a bronze spintra for that. Yeah, I should probably just sit down and start selling them. I'm not too worried, though. Oh, the reason why we almost never sell them is because we're busy, sort of. Okay, so that would be Ibaladim. And that one in. Yeah, so I'll have plenty of money. I just have to actually sell the things that I've got for the money. Okay, so Tantra of Worms explains various less than practical countermeasures against the worms. The serpents which are not serpents, Moth and Winter, closest to them, and so understand their weaknesses, but both have their own perils. The Lionsmith crushes them, but that's not recommended for mortals. The entomologist Juliana Zawitowski eventually came to insist that this text was written by insects inhabiting a human skin. She never presented evidence for her claim. Creepy. Okay. Yeah, what is this game? This is Cultist Simulator. I've been playing it kind of off and on for the past couple weeks. It's good, but it's also like... it's fiddly. It's a very long, kind of almost relaxing experience. I guess I'm gonna kind of move some of these things away from the center of the board. The stuff is misbehaving awkwardly, and I don't like it. Okay, let's see. So, we might as well dream on the stag door with reason. Because I don't think I can get through it yet. Oh, I don't remember what you're supposed to use to get through the, door. I might actually be getting close to having the lore. Okay, so let's do Karashem, because that's the easiest. Let's send her with funds. And we can fill it out once we know what we need. Not that I really remember what I need. Okay, so we have the warded door, the Watchers. Well, she was Moth. Is there a... oh, list of expeditions completed. That's convenient. Okay, so Watchers are Edge, Moth, Grail, Forge. So we effectively want Moth, Forge, and Heart. We'll start with Moth, seeing as that's what we've got. Yeah, we've been here before. I'm just gonna follow what I need to slot in, because that'll be easier. Okay, so what do we get from this? The worms have always been eager to inhabit us. Here are the practices which make us inhospitable to them. There are diagrams. The diagrams are not good to look upon, and none of the practices they depict would allow the subject to survive. An operation of the declining sun. Okay, so now we've got some winter lore to roll with. And what a neat table. They added a grid in the beta mode, so it's made it substantially easier. Okay, let's keep grabbing Forgotten Chronicles. No! What happened? Why would you do that? What? I remembered now. For whatever reason... Oh, it's because... I know why it's doing that. It's because it's where I'm placing it on the board when I go through the stag door. Okay. We've got Moth. Let's start doing Forge. Let's see. Wonder, are you addicted to this game? Not likely. I mean, just because I play it doesn't mean I'm addicted to it. It's kind of true of most things. If anything, you could say I'm more just addicted to games in general. Because I certainly don't play this one excessively. Okay. So, Furious Air does not really help that much. Let's see, and we are out of funds, so let's chuck that back in. After this, I'll have to go sell some things. Oh, the vitality that came off of that stacked now. That's good. That was always kind of an annoyance. More than anything else. But yeah, it's kind of hard to claim whether or not I'm addicted to games or not, because it's my job. Like, are you guys addicted to your schoolwork and or jobs? I don't know. Anyway, oh, Karasham repeated. So there's so some of these can only be done once, whereas Karasham, the reason why we keep running into it is because we've done all the other ones. That actually makes sense. I guess while we're here, Madame Bichette, you might as well give us our next task. Might as well work on those. Commission Forge, well that's boring. Iladim. Commission Forge, give me some reason. Let's see. You're addicted to caffeine because of schoolwork. Now that is actually a legitimate addiction. You can get addicted to caffeine. And there's such a thing as caffeine withdrawals, which is quite funny. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about anything else here. No more curses, and we have Commission Heart. So a bit sparse on the commission side of things, but that's okay. What is the grid doing right now? I like the fact that there is a grid now, but it is also plain and simple that it kind of doesn't obey its own grid setup. Oh, this is beta branch for a reason. See, is this heart? I think this is heart. More reason. Yeah, this is not going to be a particularly heavy windfall, but that's okay. I'm super intolerant of caffeine myself, so when it comes down to it, I avoid this stuff as much as possible. Okay, so we get our funds back. We get a new book. And we do get some notoriety, but that's fine. Because we want to talk to Dorothy about the unflinching order. We'll put the notoriety down here. That's weird. Lantern. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of lantern lore. Okay, so this is in Aramaic, it looks like. So the world does not weep. Brown Joshua found a well in Hamath. There's an unlikely story that it was abandoned by Alexander during his retreat from Issus. Yeah, so more lore. Didn't Wander have like 100 funds last time I played this? It melts quick. Like, it's not easy keeping your funds up. Everybody was like, you have 100 funds, you're fine. And I'm like, I got 50 now. It goes away. Ridiculously fast. Okay, so... like that. World does not weep. The unknown adept who wrote this proclaims, the world forgets, but the ivory dove does not. The text contains a number of prescriptions for ensuring that certain acts are remembered, including a rite which requires a sacrifice in a particularly monstrous mode. Ooh, new rite maybe. Okay, so commission heart, forge, lantern. Okay, so that's all set. We still got to do a commission knock, but my knock lore is decidedly garbage. Okay, so we've gotten rid of the notoriety. I guess at this point, let's get our money. While we're here, auction house. Let's start selling the Spintra. I know people said to like hold on to them. But I am starting to run low on dosh. It seems like a good idea to clear that out a little bit. Or clear that out, make my money back. Luckily, I should be able to get well above 100. Maybe? If I do all this. Okay, so I get 8 funds. Keep selling this. It looks like the, I don't know. It's 8 funds always. I wonder if they redid that. Okay, so Rite of the Beasts Division. So, the Hours tried to bury the memory of what happened to the Wheel, the Flint, the Tide, and the 7 Coiled, but the Dove won't permit it. Nor will he permit what happened to the first egg to be forgotten, although it is perhaps the one thing the Watchman might ever forgive. And we get Invocation of the Ivory Dove, which we might actually be able to jam together with another one. Awesome. I don't really use winter lore that much, but it's helpful. Just keep one of each and it's all good. Okay, I'll hold on to the next Spintra then.